Hello again. I'm going to try to demonstrate Navajo plying, and what I've done is just take my single through the leader like this, and I'm just going to wrap it a few times. Hopefully it'll stay. And then I'm going to bring a loop through that loop just to get it started. It's better not to have tension on your cape. Oh, there, we lost it. The trick is to get your loop started. You can tie it. You can tie it if you want. But I usually find that I don't have to. There's enough twist. I'm just going to hold the end. There we go. Start plying in the opposite direction, and then you make a loop and you just pull it through. That's what I'm using my thumb for, to pull that through. There's a real tendency to treadle too fast. Treadle slower. This makes a lovely 3-ply yarn. It's fairly highly twisted, so it's very strong. It has a lot of cushion and bounce. You can spin super thin and then Navajo ply it and still have a very lightweight yarn. Okay, I'm going to stop and go to the next one. Again, treadle slower than you think, or go on to use a larger whirl so that you don't put too much twist in it. This puts a lot of twist in because you have to go slow. Sort of like crocheting with your fingers, because every time you're pulling a new loop through the old loop, I like to keep the loops kind of big. You can make them small, but it's better to have them big because there is a slight join, and you'd like to minimize those, keep the yarn smooth. Most people cannot tell, boy, I let it build up too much. Most people cannot tell that I have Navajo plied it. They might be able to tell it's 3-ply yarn. And you can't see that unless you look very closely where one loop ends and another begins. You have to get into a rhythm. This makes a very round yarn as well. Sometimes 2-ply yarns are a little flat. This rounds out the yarn, so if you want to make yarn that's more round, you can do this, or you can cable it. Cable it is where you take two 2-plies and ply them together. I prefer this. I have used Navajo plied yarn as a warp with a weaving loom, and it was fabulous. Fabulous warp. I'm not building up very well here. The Navajo Plying, the yarn builds up very fast. It's much thicker than you think it is. So, kind of important to pay attention. You can do this on any wheel. I don't usually do it on my electric wheel. It goes a little too fast, but you can. See, I have to stop quite frequently to change. And yes, you can use it with a woolly winder. I really only like the woolly winder with my electric spinning wheel. I don't care for it on anything else. This is just a little sample that I've done of Perindale. I washed it yesterday. And I just carded up a little sample, and it's about a fifth of the bobbin. Okay, now when you want to stop, you've got this piece down here. I'm going to detach it. And so you can see how it curls up. Find the loop again. And you want to try to get all the way to the end. Some people just tie it off. It's not really necessary to do that. The end is kind of funky anyway. Oops, it got my finger. Oh no. You're not really going to use that end for much anyway. Just let it twist really well. Let it go in. NavajoPlying. I hope you enjoyed it.